So Rangers were back tonight after about an eternity away. We played Aberdeen and won 2-0 through an Alfredo Morelos goal and a James Tavernier penalty. It was just a phenomenal performance. It was more than I was expecting, if I'm honest, because, it's been... We played in the Florida Cup, but it's been a while since any real competitive match was played. And I just thought it was a brilliant performance by everyone. I mean, I was trying to think before I turned the recording on who played bad, but I don't really think anybody did. I mean, you could maybe say the people who came on with 2 minutes to go, but that's, doesn't really count, does it? Everybody played great. It was a great performance. It seems to be. No, I don't know if this is us playing against a bigger team and we've just turned it up, because that's what I was suspecting earlier on in the season, but I hope it's not. I really hope it's not. I hope we can play like that every week, because the more often now we are seeing the team play better as a whole. Everybody in the team. There's been games where you've said everybody in that team has played absolutely brilliant. The more that happens, the more we become like Rangers. The all conquering, all winning team. I can't fault anybody in that team today. I really, really can't. And I've been trying. The cynical side of me has been trying, but Wes Foderingham put in an amazing display. You could have had 50 shots against the Rangers goal and not scored one. He was that good today. His positioning is phenomenal. His shot stopping is incredible. Tavernier played amazing. He was sometimes a bit, he had a lack of concentration going back, but going forward, he was just brilliant, as he always is. He played in the pass for the penalty and he played in the pass for the cross for the goal. So really, really, really good play from those two in particular. Bates, it looked like hardly anything could get by Bates. I've been saying forever that he's great, and now it's good to see that people are finally starting to agree with me. David Bates is fantastic. Martin looked good. I could go through everybody. Declan John even looked decent defensively, and he's got a lot of critics when he plays more defensively. Uh, he looked the part. He really looked the part. He looks a smashing player, so he does. He's putting a lot of long passes. His short passing was perfectly accurate. His long passing was a bit, maybe too far away, but I can't fault it. He played good the full game. Candias, as always, he just looks spectacular. Very inconsistent at times, but today he looked absolutely spectacular. Windass, he looked good when he had the ball. Off the ball, he seemed a bit, he wasn't focused. There was one time in particular where he waited, for a good 3 seconds for the pass to come for him, and someone just ran in front of him and stole the pass. Morelos looked really good. Missed a lot of sitters though, which is, I've kind of come to expect it with him. He's one of those players that's fantastic at finishing sometimes. Sometimes he's absolutely sublime and sometimes he'll miss sitters, and that's maybe something that we have to work out of his game. But he played fantastic. Cummings, he didn't have the full game. Played alright. I mean, he was being a handful for the defence, which is, I suppose, what you want. Good performance overall. The goals were good. Goals came kind of at the right times too. Really sorry for Lewis though. He went off. It looked like somebody had stabbed him in the shins. It was horrible. I really hope that isn't serious, because that looked terrible. 6 minutes added time because of that. Really, really unfortunate for him. On the Aberdeen side, if I could comment, Kenny McLean looked brilliant. Quite sad we never got him. He showed fantastic vision with a few passes. He was brilliant at holding the ball away from us, and he was just brilliant on the run too. I mean, there was a lot of times I was hearing complaints on the commentary team where there was a lot of tackles getting thrown in towards Rangers players and the referee wasn't doing anything about it. I don't particularly care about that. I mean, something you could maybe, talk about, but we won in the end. That's what I'd rather concentrate on. I mean, no point in concentrating on bad tackles when we played that good, especially Wes. I was surprised that Wes wasn't the man of the match. I think Jason Holt got it. He was the captain today. He played fantastic. He ran every blade of grass. Brilliant. I'm really surprised Wes didn't get it though, because Wes, he really stopped this. This could have easily been a 3-2 game or a 4-2 game if it wasn't for Wes. Wes played phenomenally. But best thing is Rangers are back finally after that eternity out, and hopefully there's more wins to come. Well, I guess that's it. I'll see you later. See you next time, rather. Bye.